Today.
All the best, all good luck, Potty.
Thanks, Matty. Cheers.
German, welcome to Perth. How have the team settled in?
Yeah, we're very good. It's a very nice city, so we hope to be in a good way with this game. Yeah.
You had some very good form, showed some very good form against New Zealand. Hope to continue that tonight.
Yeah, we don't have a very good first game against New Zealand, but we improved in the second game, so our confidence is very good, and we will get this game also.
Just finally, you've scored a lot of goals already in the Pro League. Hopefully more of the same tonight.
Yeah, I think it's what we are looking for. Being very, very straight, going ahead and trying to attack very more. So it's better for the show also. Yeah.
All the best tonight. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, Gareth Greenfield on the left from New Zealand. Peter Wright, South Africa on the right. As we look at the umpires for this one. Argentina took one loss and one win in Christchurch. They come in off the back of a 3-2 win. Sam Lane couldn't peg. Leonis, the Lions back. Australia come to Perth off the back of a fine win 4-3 against India in Bhubaneswar. Then they lost 3-1. The shootout point went India's way after a 2-all draw. Argentina are out first. Can they continue their winning ways in the FIH Hockey Pro League this evening? They currently sit 2 places and 2 points below Aaron Taluski's team. He scored the second in that 2-all draw in Bhubaneswar, and he leads the Kookaburras to the turf on an evening where Australia Hockey celebrate the contribution of Indigenous players to Australian hockey, hence why Australia are not in their famous green and gold. Andrew Charter carrying the bag onto the pitch. Jeremy Hayward last to join. We'll now have the national anthems of the 2 teams here in the FIH Hockey Pro League 2020, live from Perth.
The national anthem for Argentina.
Advanced Australia fair rings out in the Perth night. And Australia can find themselves at the top of the FIH Hockey Pro League with back-to-back wins against Argentina this weekend. Gareth Greenfield on the right-hand side. Peter Wright now on the left-hand side. From South Africa, Kelly Hudson up in the video. As box. Ready for the toss. Zalewski and Ibarra. And Zalewski scored an all-important goal to snatch a point in the second match in India for Australia. Peter Wright will be relieved and shared a joke with Ibarra there that he didn't have to toss the coin this week. Tossed it twice last week and twice it went to Wright. Jovial chap Peter. Gareth Greenfield concluding proceedings. Pedro Ibarra over 300 caps to his name, but the news this evening is on the other side as Eddie Ockenden equals Jamie Dwyer's record of 365 caps for Australia, the most capped Australian in now Ockenden and Dwyer together. Ockenden tomorrow should become the most capped of all time. He starts at right back. Hayward, Dawson and Swan are the back four. Zalewski, Beale and Sharp, who has been in fine form in this Pro League. And then Witherspoon, Ephraim's, who missed, of course, that shootout effort against India up front with Flynn Ogilvie, who scored in the FIH Pro League final of 2019. Change in comes Welsh, the number 21, in place of Daniel Beale for Australia. Argentina on the road. Argentina without the likes of Augustin Madzilli. Leandro Tolini has done oh so well. The number 13 starts at centre-back with Ibarra, the captain. Vivaldi as ever between the sticks for Argentina. Monya continues at right-back. He came in match 2 against New Zealand last weekend. Cecilio alongside at left. Ortiz, player of the match last weekend with a goal. Up front, Villa, Casella, Falello. Goals galore up front from them. Maiko, magnificent against Richard Joyce, scoring past the left ear of Joyce last weekend. Look out for the likes of Keenan and Dormen coming into the action. Catan got limited opportunities last weekend. There's the Australian bench. Well, Colin Batch, FIH Coach of the Year for 2019, the second ever from Australia, behind the great Rick Charlesworth, who was the first ever. Colin Batch, equally exceptional in coaching terms. Erman Orozco, the Argentinian coach. Charlesworth, of course, co-commentator in the 2018 Hockey World Cup. And the coach of exceptional talents, accolades and qualities for Australia. Australia in the red, yellow and black, emulating the fabulous efforts and history of Indigenous players in Australian shirts. Argentina in the traditional blue and white for them. Good from Villa down the line. Sharp goes across to meet him. Beale is in the squad. Welsh has come in the number 21 shirt this evening. Confirm who for in a few moments' time. Jack Welsh comes in. Lopez looking to find a ball down the line, couldn't do so. Quickly forward through Ferreira. Swan manages to get across and put the line to goal out for Argentina. Lopez plays the game at his own pace. Tackling from Zalewski, Sharp. The cleanest tackle coming back from Ferreira. This Australian crowd have been thrilled to see a not thrilled to see a victory, I should say, for Argentina, excuse me. 2-0 against the Australian women, the Hockeyroos. And now it's the Kookaburras looking to get Australia's first win of the weekend. Ockenden, 365 caps to his name, equalling Jamie Dwyer's caps record for Australia. Via, chase him down is the shout. Frums goes across to do just that. Jeremy Hayward. His brother, of course, Leon. In the match last week against Argentina. Penalty corner early on. Ortiz caught flat-footed. What a holding role he had as he accidentally joins in the Australian high fives there. Holding role last week and an amazing goal against New Zealand as well. Sharp. Touch inside. Finding the boot of an Argentinian player. Argentina puts on the ice hockey style gloves to defend the penalty corner and the face mask. Sabara on the left-hand side. Zalewski will pull out. Tom Wickham running, head banded from wide. Oh, and it's in! And it took a big old deflection. Jeremy Hayward, the man doing the damage. Well, it looked to me like there was a deflection in real time. Of course, Hayward gets the credit. Let's have another look. Went low, hit the runner. Nothing Vivaldi could do. 1-0 to Australia. Huge deflection. Hayward won't care. Australia are in to an early lead here. And it's a regular goal-scoring offering from Jeremy Hayward. Scored in the opener. 2-2 draw against Belgium. Also a penalty corner in the second match of this year's FIH Hockey Pro League for Hayward. 1-0 Australia. Keenan recovered from last weekend's knock. Wickham goes looking. Swan can't steal the ball. Abara now. Flicking up off Zalewski. Domen. Argentina looking for an immediate response. Zalewski falls to the turf. Man who played for the Linger Lancers in the Hockey India League. The famous Kalinga Stadium. The World Cup of 2018 was played. Australia finishing third. What we fancied to make the final. Belgium won the final against the Netherlands in a shootout. Zalewski, just a little shove in the back from Domen. Breaking down the plate. Zalewski in and out. Swan. Vast experience from this Australian team, with a smattering of younger players. Hashtag FIH Pro League if you want to have your say. Dan Beal finds Swan. Swan with the hit into the circle, and it goes against. Relieved to hear umpire's whistle. Witherspoon wears the number 26 shirt for Australia this evening, as he nears his 100th cap, the man from New South Wales. But I believe it's pronounced. Tellini looking for the long searching ball. Hayward, the early goal from him separating these two teams. Australia in search of Belgium's top spot this weekend in the FAH Hockey Pro League. Haywood thinks about going the aerial route instead. Happy to play the ball around the back with Matthew Dawson. Now Swan, space to run into, quickly closed down by Ortiz. Zaluski has Ortiz for company immediately. Picked up Ibarra. The rock at the back for Argentina. Doment with the break, just drops it off to Ortiz. He has support outside him from Augustin Bugayo. These two, of course, played each other in the final of the Hockey World League in Bhubaneswar 2017. Getting Argentina's only goal. Now the chance, and it's a beautifully taken goal. And Tom Wickham for Australia makes it 2-0 to the Aussies. And Wickham, the 29-year-old, with his third goal in this season's Pro League. Quickly through to Wickham, who lifts it past Vivaldi. He had the support of Ephraim's on the back post, didn't need him. Delightful finish. Comes slapping home. Australia here are into a resounding early lead. Australia 2. Australia in the red if you're just joining us this evening. You have not tuned in to the wrong match. It is Australia in their change strip celebrating contribution and impact of Indigenous players to the Australian team over their history. All taken out and quickly back in. That's lifted. Doesn't move 5. Tyler Lovell. Runner up in the FAH Goalkeeper of the Year looks on as Matthew Dawson. Starts. Taking Zaluski's place at the centre of midfield, the number 3. Brand is in a battle. Wants the free hit. There was no whistle. Eventually there is. Brand stopped a little bit early, as we see. Very weird. Nicely done. Number 4, Jake Harvey. Australia ball lost by Ephraim's, who had the agony of that shootout miss. Not the only shootout miss, though, in Bhubaneswar. Lalit finished the shootout for the Indian team, who have celebrated moving up to the 4th in the world rankings. Time Wickham penalised by umpire Greenfield. New Zealander umpires in Perth this weekend. Flick not dangerous to Tyler Lovell. Simmons. Quiet so far since Australia have gone 2-0 up. Beale. Ball down the line. Ephraim's picks up. Nearly got the boot of an Argentinian player. Ortiz caught napping. Australia. Sharp. Lifted ball to Wickham. Reverse dick shot, in fact, was Gilvey. Serious work from the Barbers in the Australian team this weekend. Ogilvie and Dawson both clearly paid a visit. Beale. Harvey, did he get pushed there? Yes, says the umpire. Jake Harvey breaks into the circle. Have another look. Well, push in the back from the number 32, Martin Ferrero. Instead, it's gone Argentina's way. Cecilio, shot, goal, delightfully taken down the right-hand side. And it's Ferrero with the goal, the number 32, Martin Ferrero made the run. First time strike, Tyler Lovell. Nothing he could do here. Cecilio ball through. 32 is Ferrero with the goal. And he makes it count. Excellently finished by Martin Ferrero. Plays for Pinoquet in the Dutch league. Former Lomas player until 2019. Only made his senior debut 2 years ago, and that's his second goal of this season on his 50th appearance. The score, if you're just joining us here in Perth, as we see Dylan Wotherspoon set up to defend the sideline ball, is Australia 2, Argentina 1. Goals from Hayward and Wickham put Australia into a 2-0 lead, and then a fantastic field goal from Ferrero. Now Casella. Oh, he goes for the flick, and Lovell diving down to his left-hand side, but Casella would have gambled everything on him hitting this. Cutting to the reverse and hitting. Instead, he went for the flick. As back came Simmons. A let off for Australia. We're under pressure. Sharp. Versatile. Loses possession to the goal scorer, Ferrero. And then he gives the ball back to Lachlan Sharp. That famous #1 shirt of Australia. Jamie Dwyer's old shirt. 365 appearances he made. Eddie Ockenden equals that this evening. He can surpass it tomorrow against Argentina. Flick ball left to right into the circle. To Simmons, because he was the defensive player, and there were players in the same zone. It went the youngsters' way. Team caps now. A player 24 years of age. Zaluski. Now Sharp pops up in midfield. Hayward. Ockenden, here he is. Lovely slip ball. In corner. Wotherspoon in a tangle with Vivaldi. Just checking that Vivaldi is okay. Eddie Ockenden, after all those caps, not lost any of his quality. Penalty corner. Via asks a question of Gareth Greenfield, but not enough to review. What can Australia work from this penalty corner opportunity? Protective gear galore for Argentina. Boxes, face masks, ice hockey gloves, the lot. Hayward's there, flicking hard. We've already seen that today. Vivaldi knows all about it. Alongside him, the number 6 is Matthew Dawson. Zaluski injects. Hayward. Again, it It's an Argentinian player on the way through. This time, though, Vivaldi happy to see the ball clatter clear. Cecilio did very, very well indeed. Both teams have their foot remaining. Lopez misses the foot that time. Villa finds it, and Lopez breaks away as Bill, retreating, doesn't tackle, waits a long time. Tim Brand then steps in. Ockenden. Dawson. Ball flashing in the circle. Vivaldi, 40 years of age. How long has he got left at the top level, Juan Vivaldi? We've seen this weekend and last. Satino in goal for Argentina, the youngster in the women's matches, with no Belensucci making the trip down under. 8 seconds left in the first. Australia have a goal advantage here. 2-1 goals from Jeremy Hayward, Tom Wickham, and then Martin Ferrero. With a delightful finish. There he is to make it 2-1. In the background anyway. Dan Beale wanders in to hear what the coaches have to say. The Australian team have a narrow lead after the first quarter here in Perth. The FAH Hockey Pro League, equally amazing action. Hayward on 4 minutes, Wickham on 8 minutes. Ferrero hitting past Tyler Lovell for 2-1. Well, this was how it started for Australia. Hayward, big old deflection. Vivaldi nowhere near, 1-0. Hayward scores again after those goals against Belgium. Then ball found its way through to Tom Wickham, and he swept home over the onrushing Juan Vivaldi for 2-0. The perfect start, the dream start for the Australians. Cecilio opened up the legs. Good skill to find his way through by hook or by crook, and Martin Ferrero comprehensively finishing past a stricken Tyler Lovell. Lovely little pass, Cecilio. Excellent from Ferrero, getting on the end of it and finishing first time into the right-hand corner. Casella, should he have done better here? Have your set, hashtag FIH Pro League. Tom Wickham off and running for this weekend. If Australia get back-to-back wins, they go top of the FIH Pro League, leapfrogging Belgium and the Netherlands. Next up for Australia, away against Spain on the 14th of March. Argentina next up away against Great Britain. Olympic Park in London. Live here though, the Perth Hockey Stadium in Western Australia. The Australians in red, yellow and black, celebrating the contribution of Indigenous players in this Australian national team over the years. 2-1 up against Argentina. Scored in that final of last season to take the win for Australia. Rather Peaky Blinders today. Moustache and short back and sides, very short back and sides. Cecilio, first time ball, down the line. Excellent pick and roll. Casella moves it on. Finds support. Swan finds himself knocked off the ball. It's rare that happens. And then Ogilvie brings it away as far as Brand, and then back to Zalewski, who's Happy just to recycle, finding Wickham on the right-hand side. Excellently done, past Bagao. Swan. Haywood. Lopez, poor pass to Villa. They see the funny side. I'm not sure Villa did. 108 caps now for Juan Lopez. Simmons. Swan, not the tallest. Can't find that ball that time in the air for the number 20 of Australia. 6 champion trophies. Unbelievable stuff. Missed in the shootout of 2018. Champions Trophy in the final. Australia won the shootout though, 3-1. Missed against Srijesh. Matty Swan that day. Lovely pick and drive from Ephraim's. Down the line for Argentina. Ferrero tries to cut back. Can't find a way. Past the experienced Swan. Long way to go still in this first half. Barra. Australia can sit deep. Argentina happy on the ball on their own 23. Tellini not found a chance from the top of the circle so far. Ogilvie tries to find a way through, can't do so. Argentina hat clear. Sharp there just to put the ball back on the line for Matthew Swan. Slipping his way through a challenge. And Sharp trying to get close to the free out for Argentina. Villa. Excellently done by him. Gale. Nice ball from Ortiz into the circle. Peter Wright seen enough against the run of play. Ockenden gives away the penalty corner. No arguments at all from Australia. Tyler Lovell just lifting his face mask to discuss matters. Ockenden, co-captain of this Australian team with Aaron Zalewski. This now brings Leandro Tellini into play. 6 goals so far in this FIH Hockey Pro League. Amanda Roscoe, the head coach of Argentina, looking on a message will have gone. It is Tellini, and it's in. What deception! Look at Lovell on the replay. When it comes about, he went one way, Tellini threw it the other, and it's his 7th goal of the season. He goes beyond Pau Kameda now. Look at this for deception. Well, Lovell completely wrong-footed, and Lovell is an exceptional goalkeeper. You'll see better from this angle. Oh, it was a big old deflection. Nothing Tyler Lovell could do. The deflection, not deception for Tellini. He scores again. You won't care how they come. In real time, it looked like deception from Tellini. But like Haywood's, it was off the runner. Australia 2, Argentina 2. Argentina, the reigning Olympic champions, back alongside the reigning champions of the FIH Hockey Pro League, Australia. from Kinan that time. Played well against the Dutch, played well last week against New Zealand. Hashtag FIH Pro League. How much are you enjoying the action of this equally amazing league as Australia gets its chance to host once more? Of course, no grand finals this year in the FIH Pro League. The Olympics to come very soon after the league concludes at the end of June. Ball in, Lovell does well, still a chance, Lovell saves again. Superb Tyler Lovell. The double save from him, keeping Australia from going 3-2 down. Well, that is why he was nominated for FIH Goalkeeper of the Year. Sweep from Gale, I believe it was. Lovell with the double save. Four Argentinian defenders lining up and stealing possession. Australia chasing back. Dawson missed out as it goes across to Harvey. Support for Ockenden. He loses the ball. That's a superb challenge. Absolutely marvellous from Argentina. And Ortiz breaks away under pressure from Harvey. Pops it back to Thomas Domen. Argentina happy to recycle. Well, the spoon nearest man to the ball for Australia in the press. A half-court press, just dropping the +1 out now for Australia. By that I mean one forward going up towards the ball. We're used to hockey terminology. Brutal challenge, but legal challenge from Matty Swan. Simmons. Dawson. Australia more willing to play the ball forward early. Zalewski offering the space, Swan offering the space. Lovely build-up play. Witherspoon tried to hit the baseline and keep it in play. 2-2 here. Times a slower match as Wickham steps in encroaching. Good quality goals in this one, though. Swan will go across and pick up the pieces from the flick ball down the line. Ockenden, look at that. How good is Eddie Ockenden? Well, just as I say that, he loses the ball. Ibarra. Ball in. Lovell, not willing to take a chance. Boots it. Twin Tyler Lovell. Club hockey with his twin brother over the years. Hockey Club Kalamunda, so 5 years of age. Played in Hockey India League for the Ranchi Rays. Swan finds himself at centre-back. Calm under pressure, gets it back once more. Now Ferreira goes to try and just strangle the time that Matthew Swan has. Dawson dispossessed. Australia lucky to have the ball. Zalewski drives the centre of the pitch, finds Dan Beal outside him. That's very good from Ephraim's. Quick ball across. Wickham unable to get it goalwards. Rico Fernandez back and helping out. Barra just clearing things up with Gareth Greenfield. It is. Argentina with under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Some pressure. Hacked across. Brand brilliantly moved on to the right-hand side. Ockenden, oh, just sneaking it through to Tim Brand. Zalewski back to Ockenden. Look at this from Australia. Two-touch hockey, one-touch hockey when they need it. Ogilvie in support of Wickham. These two with the bandanas on this evening. Dawson. This is just superb movement to the ball from Australia. Swan. Swan once more. One touch from him. Now Dawson steps in. Australia tantalisingly good. The turn, the tackle. And Zalewski steals it back again. Oh! Wickham diving to try and put that one home, couldn't do so. There was some seriously good movement of the ball from Australia in that passage of play, though. Argentina not just not able to live with Australia there, they didn't even want to go near the ball. It was moving so quickly and so crisply. Other teams will take note of quality of play from Australia there. It is. Swan that time can collect the flick. Drift out free. Free out, used to be known in hockey as a 16. Returning to hockey for the first time in a while. Zalewski. Wotherspoon bouncing in and trying to find Tom Wickham, who overran the ball. Or was it a poor pass? I'll leave you to judge that. And Wotherspoon, though, couldn't link up with his fellow forward. Two apiece and 2 and a bit minutes to go in the second. Barra happy to slow the play down again from Argentina. Swanee picks up and drives. Right-hand side, Harvey making headway for Australia. Ogilvie, his brothers play the game and history. Australia hockey couldn't quite control that time. Alongside Curtin Heath at the 20. The World Cup in Germany, indoor. Argentina can't get past Swan. Then recycles. Lopez all the way back, and again Argentina patient. Villa very deep indeed. Short aerial from him. Well, that goes against Weir. One of those calls that could have really gone either way. Swan, what a challenge. Matthew Swan today has been inspired. 51 seconds left. 2-2 the score. Hayward and Wickham making it 2-0 for Australia. Ferrero and Tellini pegging Australia back. Australia 1-1. Drew one in Bhubaneswar. Didn't get the shootout bonus point in the 2-2 draw there after Zalewski had pegged India back. Argentina coming off the back of a 3-2 win in Christchurch, having lost 5-3 the first time they'd lost to New Zealand since just before the last Olympic Games, which of course Argentina went on to win against Belgium. Belgium currently world champions. Nearly half-time here. It's been a fascinating first 2 quarters of hockey. Pedro Ibarra wanders over for a conversation with the umpire. It's 2 apiece. Haywood and Wickham racing Australia into the lead. Ferrero and Tellini. Tellini with another deflection off the penalty corner, making it 2-2. Villa and Swan have a lot to say. Peter Wright saying, come on, boys. You're too old for this now. And they continue to have conversations about who's right and who's wrong. No doubt the umpires will send Lucas Villa away here. And the Church looking on. Saw her earlier in the Hockey Roos versus Las Leones match. Lucas finally makes his way to the Argentinian changing room. And the score in the FH Hockey Pro League at half-time. Australia 2, Argentina 2. Haywood and Wickham making it 2-0. Ferrero and the field goal. Tellini from the penalty corner. Penalty corner and a field goal apiece. The Kookaburras 2, Argentina 2 at half-time.
The problem is he can see. We don't just understand. Words singer. For the sake of crazy, it's quite bad, but we don't think
I know Johan just takes singing really seriously, but I think something close.
I would have to probably go with that one first. I really can actually study music.
Yeah, he is tone deaf. I think he knows it's bad, so he maybe accentuates it a bit. I like the Irish man, and he sucks. He's just bad.
Steve and John are here with me to play game, and I'm a little bit nervous at the sometimes. All right, Steve, what you've got to do, and John, I'm going to spin you around 10 times. Okay, you're going to spin around 10 times. You're going to get yourself one of these Mexican hats. Then you're going to go get one of the ones, you're going to hold them up. We've got one ball down the end. The first person to get the ball into the goal wins. It is a soccer ball. Steve, how do you feel? He said it's an Englishman, but you are also English, John.
No, I'm Australian, and I speak English.
Well, you sounded very English when we were in the tunnel before. But just quickly before we go, you guys have got a special kind of relationship with one of the Kookaburras. What's that?
Simon, so we work with Simon. He succeeds his boss out in the office. So good to come down here to help my Simon and the match for evening. Beautiful night, everyone coming down here to...
All right, we've got to talk now. We've really got ourselves to talking here. All right, guys, line up in your areas. We're going to get you to spin around 10 times. Guys, in the stadium, we're going to get you guys to help me count down from 5. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, spin.
Welcome back to the FH Hockey Pro League 2020. Australia 2, Argentina 2. Haywood and Wickham quick out the blocks for Australia. A penalty corner for Haywood, a field goal for Wickham. Ferrero with a delightful field goal for Argentina. Jose Tellini made it to a piece. A deflected penalty corner, as was the way with Haywood's. Let's have a look. Haywood off the mark. Another goal from him in the FAH Hockey Pro League. Big old deflection, Juan Vivaldi, nothing he could do. It looked like the shin of the Australian runner. Jeremy Hayward will not care how it went in. Then, lovely long ball. Ogilvy tried to get it through. Weir did. Wickham, divine finish from him into the right-hand side of the net, over the top of Juan Vivaldi on rushing. And Wickham finishing superbly. Lovely skill between Fernandez and Cecilio. Cecilio plays it through. Ferrero away from Dawson. And Simmons trying to get across. The first-time shot from Ferrero. You won't see many better this week. Lovely team goal, Argentina. Sam Ferrero with the finish to make it 2-1. And then Casella, well, I thought he would drag it reverse and hit that. He flicked and missed. Tellini flicked and hit the target. Lovell, livid, because it was a big old deflection. As you see here, he's looking to go the other way, which Tyler Lovell read. Commentary, I called it as deception. It wasn't, it was deflection for the second time in the match. 4 shots apiece overall for both sides. Circle penetrations, Australia have held sway 16-6. Possession 56% in favour of the hosts to 44 for Los Leones, the Lions. Penalty corners 2-1. Both teams have scored one of them. We've had no cards so far in this one. FIHProLeague.com is the website for all the action across the FIH Hockey Pro League of 2020. As we work our way towards the end of June 2020 to see who will be crowned the second ever champions. Well, last weekend in Christchurch, it was a perfect start from Sam Lane for New Zealand, finishing in style against Juan Vivaldi. Argentina wouldn't lie down, but they were forced to. As Dominic Newman slapped home past Vivaldi to make it 5-3, the first time New Zealand have won against Argentina since 2016. Day 2. Jose Tellini was back in action past Richard Joyce to make it 1-0 with under 5 minutes played in the first. 3-1, Argentina leading. Sam Lane back on the score sheet, squeezing home past Vivaldi's near post. Well, you shouldn't let them in from there, but Vivaldi did. Argentina, though, got the win. New Zealand, match 1. Hope Ralph, first ever international goal at senior level from her. Olivia Shannon to Ralph. It finished 1-1. Priscilla Jardel, cool and calm, slapping home to make it a bonus point, extra point for Argentina. Day 2, Olivia Merry got on the score sheet very early on. Cosentino kicking into her own goal, and then Merry made it 5-3 as Mickelson found her past Cosentino and into an empty net. 5-3, Merry got 4. New Zealand picked up 4 points from the weekend. Well, latest matches in the FIH Hockey Pro League. Argentina men losing 5-3 to New Zealand, then turning it around, winning 3-2. That was in Christchurch last weekend. New Zealand won 5-3 in their second match. And then today, earlier on, Argentina won 2-0 against the Hockey Roos, the Australian women's.
Anthony, what's your take on the first half? What have you looked to improve on in the second?
Just on the regain momentum, we just got to hold the ball for a bit longer and be a little bit more patient going forward. We're creating good opportunities. We just got to be a bit smarter on where we enter the circle. But exciting.
Very exciting first half. Looking forward to the second.
Cheers, guys.
Chairman, what will the team be looking to improve in the second half?
Yeah, I think we start a bit slip, and they get the 2 goals very quick. And then we start building our game, and it's the game that we have to make. Be very tough at the defense and looking more attacks. Be more effective.
Thanks for your time.
Well, welcome back to the action here. The 2 teams taking to the field. They'll be back in action in just a few seconds' time. Tim Brand looking on. Ortiz, goal scorer last week, player of the match last week against New Zealand. Brand, young Australian. Player went to the World Cup 2018. Maiko Kasea slated for the FAH Rising Star of 2019. Brandon Australia restart here in Perth, the Perth Hockey Stadium, welcoming the FAH Hockey Pro League after Argentina women beat the Hockeyroos earlier on 2-0. It's currently 2-2 here between Australia in the red and Argentina in the blue. Penalty corner and a field goal apiece. Australia had the lead. Australia in a change of strip today, celebrating the impact and contribution of Indigenous players. The Australian national team crossed in, seemingly took a boot, and will be an Australian ball from the left-hand side of the circle. Wickham goes in search, had the finger very much on the trigger, but couldn't pull it that time. Australia with the restart deep in their own half. Hands up and moved on quickly. Harvey spins back out. Simmons in and out quickly. Well played. Hayes once more. Harvey. Stolen by Brand. Stolen back by Argentina. Harvey. Dawson. Patient from Ockenden back to Simmons, who has experience of playing his hockey in the English Hockey League with Doncaster. Oh, the whistle had gone. Witherspoon hitting late. The Argentinians won't have been happy with that. And Brand as Argentina restart. Ibarra. Topofia. He wins the ball back quickly. Ferrero, the goal scorer, drives on his reverse, cuts back inside. That is, or would have been, one of the best tackles of the day, deemed illegal from Eddie Ockenden. Ortiz into the circle. Rico Casella clenches his fist as he picks up the penalty corner. Excellently done by Argentina, and it causes so much pressure on Australia when Argentina get the penalty corners because of the strike rate of Tellini this season. Into the running Tim Brand, hacked away. Penalty corner once more. Dawson retreats. Lovell looking on. Oh, the post! Back it comes, Ortiz! Oh, it flashed. Lucas Villa, I think, came in with the open stick hit. We'll have a better view from here. Pops across. Swan. Ogilvie. Ephraim's unable to keep that one in play that time. Sticks and it goes against Matthew Dawson. To play Australia's way. Hashtag FIH Pro League. If you want your say on Twitter about the FIH Hockey Pro League, it's currently 2-2 here. Brand. Vivaldi saves once and then the whistle goes. That's a right. And Brand to have fouled, driving the baseline into Vivaldi. Dawson. Zanuski out to the right-hand side where Wickham just recycles Ockenden. Ogilvie sternly challenged, and Keenan brings it away for Argentina. He's met by Harvey. Ockenden couldn't get the tackle away on him. Still Argentina and Keenan in possession. Poor pass then from him. Ockenden quickly to it. Now Lopez, a bit more of a wily character than the youngster. Oh, it goes to ground. Australia get possession. Just a little bit bad-tempered at the moment, this one. The man from Hobart battling away for Australia, Eddie Ockenden. Like he's got all the time in the world, despite having 2 or 3 players around him. And his debut in 2006, Eddie Ockenden. Villa got the touch. Sharp trying to drive through. He's sent back to where the indiscretion happened from. Ockenden spreads the play to the right-hand side. Slapped in. Now the break for Argentina. Simmons with the first tackle, but still Argentina coming forwards. Oh, and it's in the roof! That's an absolute rip snorter. Well, the break was on. I believe it's Lucas Martinez. 23, it is Martinez. And yet again, Martinez finishes similarly to how Maiko Kasaya did last week in New Zealand. Tyler Lovell beaten. Into the roof it goes. Well, Martinez scored 3 goals before tonight in the FIH Hockey Pro League. He's made it his 4th of the season. An absolute stunner from Martinez. Australia have been pegged back. They were 2-0 up here. They're currently 3-2 down. Simmons that time. From Ringwood in Victoria. Swan though. Looking on. Villa. Can Argentina extend this lead? A win for them would take them above Australia in the FH Pro League table. It would take them on to 11 points. It would take them alongside the Netherlands. Belgium still would be sitting pretty. Villa crosses, deflected high away, safely done though. Again, Australia can breathe and take their time. They've got time here. Swan with a rare error. Beal. Zalewski. Swan. Embarrassment of riches in this Australian team. Harvey at full tilt. Brand can't avoid his boot. FIH Hockey Pro League, 18 circle entries for Australia. Graphic red and image of Australia this evening. So this recognition of the impact of Indigenous players in the Australian team, hence why they're playing in a change strip tonight. Correction from earlier on. Joshua Simmons, I said, played for Doncaster in Yorkshire, England, didn't play for Doncaster in Victoria. Apologies, Doncaster Hockey Club. Ferrero, goal scorer so far this evening. Made it 2-1, started this fight back for Argentina. Tellini, also a goal scorer. Ball down the line. Nicely picked up, Dan Beal. Swan. Zalewski, always looking up, always in control of where the ball is going next. Hayward, poor, that time, Villa. Giving no chance at all, exposed by the poor flick ball beforehand. Important touch from Jake Harvey. Lopez back to partner in crime. Ortiz goes the way of Matthew Swan in Australia. Simmons into the squad, of course, as Australia look to the huge boots of Knowles. Simmons to Hayward. Hayward brought forward. The turn from Finn Ogilvie, excuse me. Down the line, which is unsuccessful. That time from Jake Harvey. Is he going to manufacture another victory for this Argentinian team? There's still a long way to go. There's still another quarter to go. There's only just over 60 seconds left in the third. Simmons, pressure on. We're sharp. Three young, exciting players make that four. Jake Harvey. Ogilvie did very well and then just threw it too far ahead of himself after the 3D skill. Control. Going to collect. Oh! Okay. "20 seconds under that now to play in the final quarter, sorry, in the third quarter here. Panic, Australian fans, there's still one to go. It's Australia 2. Kookaburra's number 2 in the world against the 5th best team in the world, Argentina. Both teams looking for an all-important win. Technically, both have the chance of going top of the table this weekend. Although Argentina would have to score a serious number of goals to do so. At the moment, they find themselves 3-2 to the good, and they've come back from 2-0 down. Hayward and Wickham put Australia into the box seat. Ferrero, Tellini, and then Martinez with an absolute ripper. That's Tyler Lovell. That's 3. Kookaburra's 2 at the moment. There's 1 quarter to come here in Perth. Martinez's goal on 39, though, has given Argentina a lead to protect. 1 more quarter left to come in the FIH Hockey Pro League. Day 1 here from Perth. An exciting match. Plenty more to come in the final quarter. Well, the post was hit by Tellini. And then, lovely ball through from Dement. Martinez. Lovell made himself big. He got his arms up. Lucas Martinez just too good on the reverse. And for the 2nd week in a row, Argentina score from the acute angle on the left-hand side. It's no wonder Martinez is smiling. Didn't score against New Zealand last week. He does this week against the Aussies. Herman Orozco. What's he said to his team? How can Bagao and the Argentinian 11 who were sent back for the 4th quarter control this one? Plenty of opportunities left for Australia as they look for their 3rd win. It's the last quarter of this first match here in Perth between Australia in the red shirts and Argentina in the blue and white. And currently, it's been Argentina who lead the way, 3-2. They came back, though, from 2-0 down. Hayward and Wickham for Australia. Now, Dylan Wotherspoon says, no, hang on, I want to review this, and they can.
Australia looking for danger for an Argentinian stick.
Okay, looking for danger in the circle.
Thank you.
Pedro Ibarra didn't seem to question that. Kelly Hudson will have a look.
She'll look at everything.
Umpire. It's lifted up towards Dylan Wotherspoon. There. So is it dangerous, is the question that's been asked. Hudson will give an answer. Well, it was lifted, yes. Was it dangerous, is the question.
Danger.
I have a decision.
Decision coming.
Peter,
Yes.
there is no clear reason to change your decision. Stay with free hit out. Australia lose their
Essentially,
referral.
Kelly Hudson is saying it was lifted, yes, but it's not dangerous.
Okay, if he says no, sorry.
Dylan Witherspoon has lost Australia's referral for them. That's why the triangle underneath their name turns red. Argentina have theirs remaining. Australia dealt a blow with 14:32 left in the match and in the quarter. Australia haven't scored since the first. Great pressure, magnificent pressure from Australia. Sharp finds Ethereum's inside the circle, goes 3D. Excellently controlled by the Argentinian defender, then hacks it clear as far as Dawson. Swan. Ogilvie swings. Zalewski into Vivaldi. These Australian Indigenous strips designed by former hockey Nova Peris, and the first Indigenous athlete to win an Olympic gold medal when the ladies won into 1996. Proud day. Australia and its Indigenous players. 3-2. The men losing the Hockeyroos earlier, losing 2-0 to the Argentinian women. Sharp, no way through. Matty Swan has been everywhere once more for Australia. Forward it comes. Ogilvie. Zalewski. Swan. Right-hand side from him. Ockenden. Ogilvie. Threads it through. Vivaldi there. Argentina have to be oh so careful. Cecilio. Is he going to get himself into trouble here? They fade away from Jack Welsh, the number 21, who finds himself on the turf. There's been a green card. Argentina confirm who it is in a second. Ockenden dispossessed. Villa, two players around him. Ockenden and Wickham, no match that time. Herman Orozco almost on the pitch, the Argentinian coach. Lopez and Ockenden just pushing into each other. Lucas Martinez gets a green card. Lopez again at walking pace. Lopez eating up precious Australian seconds. Look at the change in pace when Australia got the ball there. They went immediately to the legwork, which Lopez had taken to a walking pace. Weir. Slip from Zalewski. Haywood. Simmons. Cecilio trying to mark Matthew Swan. Australia and Jake Weir. Kasea on the ground, has to get out the way quickly. Beale. Zalewski. Guy tackles and then gets clattered into. Argentina, cleverly done. Oh, and it's in! It's flashed in! And Jack Welch is celebrating! Well, fantastic stuff as the ball came across Vivaldi's goal. And Welsh. Swan, what a dive, what a goal. Absolutely marvellous stuff. And it's in the top corner for Jack Welsh. He was late into the lineup for today, taking the place of Kurt Lovett. And Jack Welsh gets on the score sheet. Excellent deflection on the backhand from him. 3-3. Welsh nearly steals once more. Ahead, 3 out to Australia. It's Welsh's first goal of this season's FIH Pro League. Picked up one last year against New Zealand. Delightful finish that though. Now Swan. Whistle goes, the crowd not happy, but it is judged to be against Australia. 3-3, 7:50 to go.
That's right.
Barra didn't mean to play it in there. It's then hacked on to Lopez. Simmons goes looking. Kasea, very cleverly done. Swan went across, committed himself. Kasea drills the ball into him for the penalty corner. Now, can Orozco's team get back into the lead? Fighting back from 2-0 down. Tyler Lovell has had a good game so far, despite the 3 goals conceded. And he knows here that Tolini is the danger man. Already on the score sheet once today. 7 goals in the FIH Hockey Pro League of 2020. Tolini deflection. Crunch clear. Weir can't collect. Ferrero. Sarah and Haywood clashing. Argentina. Game management once more comes to the fore. Ibarra. The pace picked up. Oh! Well, like an opening batsman, Joshua Simmons wore that on the body. Not nice. Ibarra didn't mean to do it, and Simmons absolutely wore that, and he'll know about that one tomorrow. Oh, that was not the cleanest tackle in history. Ogilvie. Bank Stadium here in Perth. Harvey. In and out it goes. Strong tackle from Ogilvie once more. Now Argentina can break. Casella all on his own. Simmons outpaced, but goes physical and does well. Lifted in. Dawson equal to it. Three. Are we in for another shootout in the FAH Hockey Pro League? Last time Australia took to the field in Bhubaneswar, the Kalinga Stadium, it went that way. India, having drawn the match with Australia, took the shootout bonus point. Argentina have been on the wrong end of two, both against the Netherlands, both in Buenos Aires, the Senad. Ferrero, good 3D skills from him. Greenfield having any of it. 3D skill. Ockenden using his 364 and a bit matches of experience. Lovell clips the ball away, and then it's continued onwards from the Australian defender just in front of him, Simmons. A good game this evening. Hit against Ferrero. Harvey. Sharp. In and out of this one this evening. Looking sharp. Casella. Into Ortiz, who couldn't avoid his own body. Ogilvie. Beale. Pace. Back onto the forehand. 3 Australian players. Eventually it takes Ogilvie's foot, and now the break's on for Argentina. Casella, he hasn't got many players up with him. What can Mako Casella do from here? Into the circle, back. Excellent angles from him, and then the drag back from Ortiz is off his boot, which of course is not allowed in hockey. Would have been a delightful move had he been playing alongside the likes of Lionel Messi, but not alongside the likes of Mako Casella. Drag back that from Ortiz. Australia rebuild. Haywood with an early goal. Weir. Swan. In, lifted in. Argentina. Very physical this evening. Both teams tend to enjoy a physical game. Nothing particularly bad-natured about it, just physicality. Martinez picked up that green card after the goal as Gayo tries to play it into the circle. Swan. Zalewski. Way through. Lopez has been superb for Argentina. Tries to find Ferrero. Ockenden. Wickham. Strong performance from him this evening. Dawson. Ignore the cheers. There was no touch inside the circle for Australia. Time ticking away in the fourth. Just over 1 minute left for one of these two teams to get a winning goal. Otherwise, it's shootout time once more in the FIH Hockey Pro League. Just remember, the match will finish and be recorded as a draw. The shootout is purely for a bonus point. It is not to win the match. It goes down as a draw. The winner of the shootout gaining a shootout bonus point. Hayward. Dawson. Patience from Australia. Just outside 20 seconds. What the spoon! It's crossed in. Oh, it's gone against Jack Welch. That's a goal he scored earlier on to level this up. Can't do so that time. Argentina, no time is too short for them. Barra. This masterful team at reducing a game of hockey. Well, if he'd played it earlier, maybe Demen would have had a chance. Ockenden and Demen just smile and tap each other on the shoulder. Australia have fought back here from 3-2 down to take this to a shootout. Matthew Dawson, a strong showing this evening. Ockenden on his 365th appearance for his country. Aaron Zalewski leading the team out though this evening. Led the team with Hayward and Wickham putting them 2-0 up as Dan Beal and Matthew Swan, the Argentinian players. Ferrero, delightful field goal from him. Tellini with a drag flick. Martinez put Argentina 3-2 up, and then Welsh with his first goal of the season. A magnificent deflection. Finishes a draw. Australia 3, Argentina 3. Confirmation of the scorers ticking through there in the FIH Hockey Pro League. Welsh's goal on 52 minutes, pegging Argentina back. A point apiece guaranteed, but who can take the bonus point on the shootout? Well, this is how it went down this evening. Hayward, deflection, past for Valdi, 1-0, Australia, early stages. Then Wickham lifting it past for Valdi. A magnificent finish. The player on his 53rd appearance for his country. Scoring another field goal, did so against India. Ferrero, what a finish that was after Cecilio's run. Takes a lot of doing to score past Tyler Lovell, especially with the ease that Martin Ferrero finished with first time there. Then Tellini, huge deflection as you'll see from this angle. Lovell beaten, nearly got his stick to it, that would have been some save. Martinez, have a look at this. From the angle, not many, beat Tyler Lovell from there. The roof of the net clattered. Lucas Martinez, who scores once more in the FIH Pro League after a quiet weekend in Christchurch. Swan, Welsh, in between Cecilio and Ibarra. Delightful for Valdi, beaten excellently by Jack Welsh. The top corner of Vivaldi's goal, rippling. Australia 3, Argentina 3. Who will take the shootout efforts? I will confirm, I should say, very soon. Hope you're enjoying all the action from Perth. It's Australia closing out their 5th match on home soil. The League, of course. 20 venues in 11 countries will host this year. It's spread across multiple time zones, 6 months played. 16 of the 18 competing teams feature at the Tokyo Olympic Games course. Now, Ephraim's there, who we saw a moment ago to see Tyler Lovell. Missed against India recently. It's this season, double headers on each weekend. Splitting home and away now across 2 seasons. So that means next season will be Argentina's turn to host Australia. We wait for the action to begin, of course, against India in Bhubaneswar. Harvey, Brandon, and Ephraim's all missed. Dan Beal, the only scorer that evening, as Harmanpreet, Vivek Prasadan, and Lalit Upade bagged shootout goals. Vivek Prasadan, of course, FIH Rising Star of the Year. India took the bonus point that evening. Boot Bosso comes in. Interesting. Juan Vivaldi is not in goal instead. In comes Emiliano Bosso. 24 years of age, had 4 caps before today. Ogilvie with the first. Has he got the calmness to make it 1-0 to Australia? 108 caps to his name, 26 years of age. Debut here in Perth against India. Waiting to be allowed. The strapping on his ankles. Confusion for Flynn Ogilvie. Emiliano Bosso in goal. Ogilvie this way, that way. Scores it. Very good from Flynn Ogilvie, making sure. Lovell against Ibarra. Scurrying Tyler Lovell. Ibarra makes sure. 1-1. Playing for a bonus point in the shootout. Lovell making a lot of noise as he came out there. Ibarra this way, that way, and through the legs. Now, number 5, already scored in the play. Tom Wickham. Can he make it 2-1 to Australia? We wait to see. Bosso. Oh, now. Bosso went to ground. And it went against Australia. Wickham missed. It remains 1-1. Villa. He scores. Lovell, wrong-footed. Villa makes it 2-1 Argentina. Lovell thought he was going to spin and go strong. Instead, Villa outsmarting Tyler, who can only now look on. Simmons steps up. 2-1. Simmons, oh, he's missed it. Bosso down low. Australia have missed 2 in a row. Goes the reverse, great save Bosso, although not the greatest shootout shot ever from Simmons, rushing. Emiliano Bosso. Argentina giving their other goalkeepers some chance this weekend. Ortiz, player of the match last weekend. Can he make it 3-1? Yes, he can. There it is. Argentina unflinching. Australia have 2 left to come. But it's 3-1. And Mr. Swan is under a touch of pressure here. The 30-year-old, does he feel pressure, Matthew Swan? Over 200 caps to his name. Missed against Srijesh in the Champions Trophy 2018 final. Australia went on to win it. He can't miss here. Bosso rushes. Does he feel pressure? Well, he's missed this time. Bosso with the stick save. And Swan resigns himself. No referral. Now they decide to refer. I'm not sure they're going to be allowed to. It took a very long time, and by the amount of time that Swan took, you know, that was a magnificent save. How Bosso got back across. Wow. Australia, after Ogilvy's goal with the first, have missed 3 in a row.
Like a push in the back.
I'll look for you.
They're being allowed to review.
Right, yeah, thank you.
Now Swan reacted completely neutrally after the miss, which tells me he didn't think anything was there. But Kelly Hudson is the one with the save.
There's no reason to change your decision.
No reason to change your decision. Look at this, and Bosso gets back across. How does he do it? Just avoids it being a back stick as well.
No. So he's back in, Tim.
Yeah, but that, nobody's ever called that in any game, ever.
Well, that's it. It's done and dusted. Matthew Swan continues his questions of Peter Wright. It finishes 3-1 to Argentina in the shootout. They take the bonus point after a 3-all draw in the match. Emiliano Bosso is the hero. Well, stepping in, and he saves 3 in a row. Wickham, Simmons, Swan, unable to beat Bosso. Argentina boss the shootout, which gets them an extra point. Australia 3, Argentina 3. Argentina take the shootout, 1-3. With misses from Wickham, Simmons and Swan.